Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution establishes 17 enumerated powers for Congress. These are those powers. Number 1, taxes and revenue. Congress can tax you, and Congress can collect those taxes. These taxes are for the common defense and general welfare. General welfare is where it gets scandalous, but that is for another video, my friends. Borrowing. Congress has the power to borrow against the credit of the United States. Again, this is for another video. Commerce regulation. Congress can regulate commerce between foreign nations, between the states, and between Indian nations. Naturalization and bankruptcy. Congress has the power to come up with a uniform naturalization process. Uniform. Not something for the criminal aliens and something different for the legal immigrants. No, a single uniform naturalization process. And they can also do this for bankruptcy. Money. Congress has the power to coin money and regulate the value of that money. They also have the power to regulate the value of foreign coin in their country and fix the standard weights and measures. So for instance, gold, silver, it's all measured by value, by its weight. Counterfeiting. Congress gets to decide the punishment for if you're a filthy counterfeiter. Shame. Post offices and roads. Congress gets to establish post offices and post roads. Patents and copyrights. Congress has the power to promote the progress of science and of useful arts by securing the limited times for authors and inventors, the exclusive rights to their respective writings and discoveries. Inferior courts. Congress has the right to establish tribunals that are inferior to the Supreme Court. Piracies and felonies. Congress has the authority to define and punish piracies and felonies on the high seas and offenses against the laws of nations. War declaration. Congress gets to declare war. I know that one's a shocker. Haven't really done that in a long time. Since World War II, and we've been in something like 80 wars or battles since then. They also get to grant letters of marque and reprisal and make rules concerning capture on land or water. But let's get back to the letters of marque and reprisal. So essentially what that means is if we are in a land war or sea war with Russia or China, what Congress can do, they can write these letters of marque and then give them out to people with boats. And those people become privateers and they get to go and fight against Russia and China in the land war or the sea war. That is the honorary pirate clause. And that, in theory, grants you and I the right to own a battleship. The Army. Congress has the right to raise and support armies, but no appropriation of money shall be for longer than 2 years. The Navy. Congress has the authority to provide and maintain a navy. Military regulations. That's Congress too. They make the rules for the government and regulation of the land and of naval forces. The militia. Congress has the authority to call forth the militia, to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrections, and repel invasions. We saw this abused during January 6th. Militia organization. Congress has the authority to organize, arm, and discipline the militia, and for governing such part of them as may be employed by the service of these United States, reserving to the state appointment officers and the authority to train. The discipline can be prescribed by Congress. District seat for government. Congress may exercise exclusive legislation in all cases whatsoever over such district, not exceeding 10 miles square, as may by cession of particular states and the acceptance of Congress become the seat of the government of the United States, and to exercise like authority over all places purchased for the erection of forts, magazines, arsenals, stockyards, and other needful buildings. D.C. D.C. can't be a state. See, it says right there, D.C. cannot get statehood. D.C. is D.C., and people were never meant to live there. Now, these powers collectively grant Congress significant power over national and interstate matters, economic policy, defense, and the administration of justice.